Hi, everybody. It's Diana with Joyful Transformations. Hopping on quickly just to address a question that I get a lot. Why have I chosen to do doTerra as a business? Well, let me tell you, when I started doTerra, it was not for the business. It was for me to get healthy. I'd been chronically ill most of my adult life. I had an experience with the breathe oil with one of the oils completely transformed my health with constant chronic respiratory infections, sinus infections, 3, 4 times a year. I had pneumonia 5 times. I didn't understand that I had some serious underlying health issues. So when I realized that, I got all the 10 oils that remake your medicine cabinet and started using them, having experiences, testimonies with all the people in our home. I was blown away by this. Um, it was not until people started seeing the transformation in my life and say, Diana, you're not sick anymore. Because I'm telling you, I was always sick. And like, what happened to you? And I started sharing this. Or as I'd be out in public and I'd see somebody, oh, you've got a headache. Here, try peppermint oil. Have you ever tried this before? And I started sharing with people. It just naturally came out of the excitement that I had. But one of the most heartbreaking experiences that I had personally when I was excited and telling people all about um, my experience and how my health had changed because they had noticed it. Um, when I started to hear from people like, "Oh, I know, I love doTerra. I use their oils all the time." Now, these are some dear people that were bringing our family meals because, again, I was always sick. I'm a mom of 6 children. And when mom's down, like one time I was sick for 3 months with pneumonia, had a fever every single day, trying to homeschool, trying to keep the family going. Long before I knew about essential oils, well, some of the people bringing me meals, I'm later hearing from them, I know I use doTERRA all the time and they're wonderful. And in my mind, it was like, why didn't you tell me? I was so desperate. I was so desperate to not be sick anymore. Why didn't you tell me? So then and there, I made the conscious decision, I'm not going to be the one that's going to silently sit by if I know you're hurting and at least not try to offer to help. You don't have to accept my help. That's okay. But I'm going to offer it just the same. So doing this as a business grew out of my passion to help people, to not see them suffer and me to sit by and know I have a solution, but I'm not going to share it with you. So that's kind of how it started for me. Then as I started getting people, having their own testimonies, seeing their own lives transformed, that was amazing for me. That to me was such a blessing. That made it all worthwhile. All of my years of suffering, if now I have tools that I'm able to help people and teach people and empower them, that was awesome. But then I started drawing a paycheck. And it's like, well, this is pretty cool. I'm getting paid for doing something that I love, that's bringing me life and joy, is helping to transform lives, literally transform lives. So for me, the paycheck was the icing on the cake. So I decided my time, because at that point I did have a caretaking job, plus I homeschooled. I was a very busy woman. When that caretaking job ended, instead of getting another, part-time job to supplement our income, it's like this just grew into my business. So right now, I'm able to be home. I'm able to make my own hours. I'm able to work when I want to work. But when I work, it brings me joy. It's almost not work. It's just a blessing and it's a pleasure. So now I work people literally all over the country, some internationally, where I have seen so many lives transformed. It's unbelievable. So if this resonates with you, if you're looking for something that you would like, not just for a job, if you have a heart and a passion, if you resonate with what I'm saying, and it's like, hey, I want to have an impact too, reach out to me. I would love to talk with you. I'd love to hear your heart, hear what your passion is, and see if it would just be a fit to connect together and continue to change lives and change this world, for me, one drop at a time. So that is why I do doTerra as a business. And I'll do another video later explaining how you can earn money with that. But I wanted to at least address that for the many people that wonder, why do you do this as a business? It's rewarding, it's a blessing financially, but it's even a greater blessing. knowing that I'm impacting and changing lives all over the place. So have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.